You ready to get it in, get it cracking?
Ready to do what I got to do. I'm about to be on these motherfucking cues.
Let me know when you're ready for this guy.
Someone new?
You're the laugh.
Baby got me fucked up, she know that I'm a boss nigga. Really got my bucks up, I guess that mean you lost nigga. I guess that mean I'm on now, I don't pick up the phone now. Her 2 feet got all the salt, nigga wanna do a song now. Who the fuck you talking to? Give me a 10, I'm walking through my nigga dollar with me. That lean fucked up my kidney, had to go back and reload, I just went.
You want to know who that is, don't you?
Nah, don't even tell me that shit.
All right.
Stupid at the gym later.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Scurp has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't done so already, please put your fucking luggage away. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please enjoy the extra leg room. If you have any questions about today's flight, please keep them to yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure to share with your captain. Thank you for flying Jaws Airlines. Welcome to Flexus 51.
Peace to all y'all. It's your boy Big Draws.
What it do? It's your boy Scurp doing dirt, and welcome back to episode 5. We're doing it big. Make sure you follow us at Flexus 51 on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
All right there, baby. You know what I'm saying? And also want to take this time out to shout out our sponsors, FL. You know what I'm saying? New Florida. We'll get more information on that right now, but I just want to let you know that we're sponsoring them. So we making big fucking moves. With that being said, man, Corey, what you got going on this week?
So what's new with me is I'm just preparing to come back to Florida. I got 4 days before I make that 16-hour drive. Kind of dreading it.
Have you ever did the drive before, except when you moved?
Yeah, so I've done it when we came here with Jenna, and then I had to go back to like finish packing up the apartment, and
Right.
I drove back by myself, but I drove straight. This time I got to drive with my puppy, so that's going to be interesting.
Now, we've seen you on the Instagram stories and stuff that you roll with Bones, show a picture of Bones, shout out Bones. But how is he going to be for the long ride? What's the longest he's been in a car, like 20 minutes?
Probably like 20 minutes, and that nigga will be like breathing all heavy in my earlobe, and it's it's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. So I'm gonna have to put him in a crate, tie him down, and I just know he's gonna be whining the whole ride. So we're gonna leave late at night, so he's already sleeping, and then we'll bang out a bunch of hours that way.
He'll be good, man. I know it takes dogs a little bit to get used to of that road, but once they find out that there's nowhere to go, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do nothing but sit there and chill with you. So I can't wait to see what you got recorded on the Instagram stories with that. As for myself, man, I'm just chilling. Last time I told y'all I was trying to climb up the corporate ladder at my job. We're still in the process with that. No updates right now. Still trying to do my thing. And you know me, man, I'm just chilling, working, doing my thing, doing this fucking podcast. So let's go ahead and get right into it. It's gonna be 2 friends, one from Florida, one from Texas, talking music with a dab at everything else. Let's get it, Scurp.
All right, so we're going to jump right into our 2-minute warning, which consists of the weather, the news, sports, and music. So I'm going to jump right into it. In Orlando and Houston, in this upcoming week, we're experiencing a lot of rainy weather, which I'm actually excited about. You know, rain happens to be my favorite. It's very calming, very peaceful. And after the rain, the sun comes. So that's something to look forward to. It's also great smoking weather.
I like that for real. I'm a big fan of that. I just don't like, for people like me, I live in a condo where my car is in the parking lot, obviously, but it's like a little walkways away. So when it's raining, you got to get suited and booted just to go out to your car. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jeez. That's too much right there.
Yeah, man.
But
so let's go with that black news.
So we got our black news coming back at you every week, all 50 episodes. So stay tuned. But this week, we got some interesting ones. We got a few facts. In July of 1863, Congress allowed enlistment of blacks in the Union Army. 186,000 served. Of that 186,000, about 38,000 died. So basing that with our military today and back in the Vietnam era, a lot of the whites basically treated our enemy better than they treated the black folks. There's a lot of documentaries and books on that. There's even people that are still alive that'll tell you the story that like their prisoners of war were treated way better than their allies. So
that's crazy.
It's crazy, and it's crazy that we're still going through it even in today's military, because I still experience it. But it's change is bound to come. So let's jump into July 1905. W.E.B. Du Bois and William Monroe Trotter were among the leaders of the meeting which sprung the Niagara movement. That was the forerunner of the NAACP, which is the National Advancement of Colored People. Today, the NAACP is still around. So they were the kind of the four founders of that, and we're still rocking with it. In other news, Black Lives Matter protests are continuing to happen throughout the world. Portland is one of the hot spots for it. It's not being shown on social media or on your news outlets, but people are still rioting. People are still trying to get their equal rights. And if you're black, it's not a movement. It's a way of life, because I wake up every day and I'm still black. So make sure you guys are staying safe out there. Make sure you're fighting for the right cause. It's not going to stop anytime soon.
Be the change that you want to see. You know what I'm saying? As cliche as that sounds, but that's what you got to do. And it sucks that they don't show this stuff on the news or on the media. They want to show other things that are not nearly as important. But we know what's out there, and we support it. Flex 51, we're right in that corner. So let's get it. I'm glad you even brought that up, because going into the sports section, that's basically what's going on in the NBA. On the opening night, they all plan to kneel for the national anthem, and sounds like Trump, which I don't like to go down politics on this show, but it sounds like Trump made a statement saying, oh, if you guys are going to be kneeling, then I'm not going to be watching. And everyone's like, don't give a fuck what you want to watch, bro. I don't care if you watch or not. You know what I'm saying?
So damn, Trump.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck. But that's what's going on, man. A lot of the interviews are even doing when they ask questions like, hey man, what's going on with the game out there? You dropped 20 points. How'd it feel going out there doing those scrimmages? And they're like, we want justice for Breonna Taylor. Like, that's their answer to everything. So yep. I like the stand that NBA is doing, for that. It's dope to see that that's what NBA is now. You know what I mean? That's what they're able to. Right, exactly. So I'm a big supporter of that. As for the Washington Redskins, which is no more, as we said last week, they are now known as the Washington Football Team. Now, how long, Corey, did it take for them to come out with that name?
It took them a couple of weeks, didn't it?
The Washington Football Team?
Isn't it just
Washington Sharks?
Isn't it just a temporary name too?
I hope it is. I mean, who's out there going to be like, yes, go Washington Football Team? I need an animal or something.
Yeah, so something I'd like to say about that is they've got a great marketing team, because all the old Redskins gear is getting faded out, and they probably won't allow it into the stadium. So now they're going to get this new Washington football gear, and it's only temporary. So once that's faded out, they'll have a new team name, and everyone's going to have to get the new shit. So they're just capitalizing on top of all that.
They're just making money, man. Turn up into the music, man. Before I name the people that did this, how do you feel about deluxe albums, Corey?
So I really don't dive too deep into the deluxe albums, because they come out a few weeks later and then I kind of forget about them. Right. But sometimes they do have some smangers on those deluxe albums, like Lil Baby's deluxe album.
Right. That was a really great deluxe album.
Yeah, that's one I remember. I can't remember much other, to be honest with you.
Pop Smoke just released a deluxe album, 15 extra songs on the Pop Smoke album on his birthday. Earl Sweatshirt dropped a deluxe album this past week, and Gunna dropped a deluxe album for his album Wanna. So I'm in the middle with it. If you're gonna drop a deluxe album, it's gotta come and hit hard like Lil Baby's deluxe album. Yes. That's one of the best deluxe albums all time. You know what I mean? So to get in something else, some more released music, Drake dropped a freestyle. To be honest, guys, I haven't heard it yet. I heard a lot of people are bashing it because I think he's doing his tongue talk.
He's still in his accents, bro. And I'm gonna say I love that shit. I'm with it.
You said it before, yeah.
I'm with it, because he's just on the beat spazzing in motherfucking Arabic. I don't even know what he's saying, but I'm in the car just.
Bro, they got Joe Budden podcast, bro. He's on there saying he doesn't like when he does it because it just sounds like he's shouting people out. He's like, there's my man Chubbs right there. He go ting ting, keep go crazy. Like he was, bro. You know, we got big time singles dropping from J. Cole. I know J. Cole fans going crazy right now. They waiting for that album. What's it called? The Fall Off?
The fall off, yes, sir.
Bro, so if you think about it, it's like you got the warm up, Friday Night Lights, the sideline story.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like he kind of, and now the fall off. This is his last album.
It better not be. It better.
I know
Cole.
you are a J. Cole stan, bro.
Better not be.
Go ahead and talk to him.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'll come to motherfucking Forest Hill Drives, and I light that bitch up. I air it the fuck out.
Logic dropped his last album. There is retirement. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not too big on a Logic fan, but it's, hey, man, salute to you for being able to say, hey, man, I'm checking out to be more with my family. I like shit like that. Lastly, why did Tory Lanez shoot Megan Thee Stallion?
He was flustered, bro.
Bro, now, I want y'all to know we don't get into no wormholes on this show. We're not going to dive deep. We're not going to try to figure out why and what. We just hit this. We hit the points and we move on. But if for y'all that don't know, Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion were like a little thing. Apparently, some fight happened at a party, and Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. I'm not making this up. This is crazy. So, long story short, I can't fuck with a dude that shoots a woman. Period. So let me just can't be just popping somebody. Come on, bro.
They no longer hitting women. They shooting them.
Don't be shooting women, bro. Come on now. All right, we getting right into y'all's favorite, the review, where we take something like a limited edition, something like this, where we review anything, anywhere, anytime. Okay? Show them what it is, Scurp. We're gonna go ahead and pop this open. How's it looking, Corey?
So the size is it's kid friendly for sure.
Yeah, very
kid friendly. We're gonna have to open it up and see. We're gonna have to make sure it passes the smell test.
Package is looking good. I miss the cook. Remember there was like a cook for Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Now they got these little freaking crackhead squares running around eating each other. What the fuck?
Little meeseeks, bro.
Crackhead squares. Smells just like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, as it should.
It does pass the smell test. That's on God.
All right, so yeah, this is a Cinnamon Toast baked bar. This is exactly what it sounds like it is. Smells like it got the icing on it. I'm going to rip a piece off. I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Please enjoy the sounds of Corey Sharp smacking.
Okay, I didn't know we were doing that, but very soft. Very soft. This is busting. This is something I can have in the morning. This is something like, now I know y'all are probably. This is like a Pop-Tart Cinnabon type of thing.
Whoa, you taste all those goddamn flavors.
I'm liking this. I can do this in the morning.
This is definitely something I would recommend.
This is not as sweet as the Kit Kat.
That Kit Kat gave you a cavity once you smelled that bitch.
Oh yeah, for real. No, man. That's a big deal. As a person that loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it's one of my favorite cereals as a kid, and still when I grow up, as I'm growing up. But for a baked bar, the only thing I'm upset about is the fact that this wasn't around when I was a kid.
Right? Fuck the cereal bars. They needed some of this shit.
I'll dip that in milk.
I'm gonna eat the whole box.
Did I get any of the review?
Absolutely not.
I didn't think so. I did not think so at all. Now, what are you going to be ranking this, and what rank are you going to be using?
I'm going to give that a strong 4.3 hand sanitizer squirts out of 5.
4.3?
Yeah, 4.3.
I'm going to give that like a 4.6. You know what I mean? Like it's up there for me. I'm a very generous. If this was like American Idol, I'll be the Paula Abdul. I'm always the nice one. I'm always like, oh, it's always
you
good.
did great. You did great.
Yeah, you're horrible. That's me. So what, 4.3 and a 4.6?
Yeah, I think that's the highest rating we got to this day.
This is probably the best one we've had so far. Actually, the first one was the best one.
But,
everybody knows the first one was the best one.
I forgot about them goddamn Reese's.
For some odd reason, if you have not seen episode 1, die, and before you do, go back and check it out, or I can just put a clip right there.
That's 6 finger legs out of 5.
How'd those taste, Corey?
Those they tasted like a cinnamon delight was just like dancing on my tongue while they were sprinkling iced like sugar. And then when they hit my esophagus, I instantly wanted 3 more.
Have you ever thought about being a food critic, Corey?
I've considered it. Yeah, I've considered it. But people don't like what I have to say sometimes because I be saying some off-the-wall shit. I bite into someone's burger and tell them it tastes like straight booty hole. In conclusion, if you guys got anything for us to review, please leave a comment below. Let us know what you want us to review. It could be body wash. It could be fucking alkaline water. Shout out to Sergey. He said we're going to review DMT. So next week, stay tuned. All right, we're going to jump into our next segment, which is the FMAs. For those of you that don't know, the FMA stands for the Flexus Music Awards. Our artists don't be getting picked in these regular scummy-ass MTV awards, whatever you guys watch. So we're going to do our people right. We like to hit you with a gym song. We like to hit you with a drive home song. And then we like to hit you with an oldie. So what we're going to jump into right now, our gym song is 100 Shots by Young Dolph. Came out 100 Shots by Young Dolph. It came out in 2017. For those of you that don't know, Dolph is a rapper from Memphis, and he preaches what he raps about. Little highlight: he dropped this song after he was doing a concert in North Carolina. Basically, some ops shot over 100 shots. I was reading a police report, shot over 100 shots at him. And they missed every last one of them, and he still performed.
So, yeah, they sent people to go kill him. He's sitting in the Suburban, his bulletproof Suburban.
Yep.
If you look at the album that he dropped, this is the intro, by the way, to this album, which is called Bulletproof. He has the Suburban that he was shot at with all the bullets around the Suburban. Apparently, when the Suburban was getting shot at, everybody was freaking the fuck out, and he was in the back seat smoking, writing this. So
get ready for his show.
I'm gonna go ahead and snatch it away from my boy Scurp, man. We're gonna get into the drive home. What the drive home is, man, it's something slight, something right, something nice, and it's what it sounds like. After a party, after dinner, after you go to your girl or boy's house, whatever family, you got to go home. That mindset where you're just like, going home, something smooth, let's get it. And this week is going to be That Girl by Pharrell and Snoop Dogg. Now, when I was watching the Snoop vs. DMX, of course, Snoop did the Beautiful song with Snoop and Pharrell, but it reminded me that they had more songs together. So for y'all that don't know, That Girl by Pharrell and Snoop, it's going to do you right. It's going to take care of you, like my boy Scurp says. And yeah, do what your boy Big Draws tells you to do and listen to that song, man.
All right, so we're going to jump right into the oldie. Our oldie came out in 96 by, I like to highlight our female artists because I feel like we haven't talked about them yet. So first one, Erykah Badu. This one's for you, baby. Ooh. The song is On and On by Erykah Badu. She's won numerous awards already for some of her albums, some of her great music. So we're just going to gift you another one, Erykah. So leave us a comment, message us, send us your address, because I'll hand deliver it to you.
Yeah, this is, I like how Scurp took a book off of the other generation's bookshelf, man. For the oldie, we always have to do that. I know a lot of these people, especially the viewers, are probably not going to know what that is, or don't find the urge to search that, but do yourself a favor, man. And if we got an oldie for you, go ahead and check that out. It's Erykah Badu, On and On.
All right, we're going to jump right into our next segment called The Campfire. For those of you that don't know, we like to tell you a little story. Grab yourself some popcorn, grab you some snacks, grab you a drink, because they just keep getting better and better, baby.
Oh, chilling.
So this week, I'm going to tell y'all about the first time I blacked out. This is a really good one. I'm just going to highlight the parts I remember, because a lot of it I don't. So one Halloween, we're going to a party at Reagan's. A lot of you know who Reagan is. She used to throw a lot of parties at her house in high school. And I was with my boy, Zach. We were going to get costumes. So the girl I was dating at the time, I borrowed a costume from her brother. These are the costumes we had. And Zach still needed a costume. So we went to Party City. In Party City, we're walking around with these like sweet tea McDonald cups full of Bombay Sapphire and Powerade. For those of you that don't know, you cannot have any gin with Powerade.
You got to have some citrus, some acid going on with that.
It just don't taste right. So, walking around Party City, looking for a costume. Finally find Zach a costume. It's ironic. He's a motherfucking jailbird. And after walking around Party City, we ended up 2 cups deep, McDonald's sweet tea cups full of Bombay and Powerade. And then it was shocking to me because I felt completely fine. I felt sober. We went to McDonald's. We were like, let's get some food before we go out.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, before we go out and do some dumb shit. So we go to McDonald's and I eat my McChicken. And then that's when I'm like, yo, I feel kind of drunk. So long story short, we end up going to Reagan's and we get there and we have the big ass handle of Bombay. So we're just doing shot circles at this point. We're doing shot circles around her fish tank. John Revels and Jeff, I remember this very vividly. They stick their hand in the goddamn fish tank and they take out this big ass goldfish and they're holding this girl's goldfish in the palm of their hand, bro. On some wild shit.
What? I wasn't here for this, people. Okay, I don't know about this one.
So pictures got out. Long story short, her dad was pissed. So we're gonna fast forward. It's a cold night, and keep in mind, I'm in a diaper. I'm in a baby diaper in a motherfucking bib, and we're playing beer pong. This is when it all like slapped me. I'm playing with I think David was my partner, and I'm playing against Jeff and John, and I made a stupid bet. I was like, yo, whoever loses, loser jumps in the pool. It's like 3 degrees that night. I'm pretty good at beer pong. So once we get going, I take my first shot and I'm like, I instantly apologize. I'm like, look, I am sorry.
Yeah, we're going to lose.
Drunk as fuck right now. We lost. I jumped in the pool. Next thing I remember, I'm in the backyard. I'm next to Blake Gifford, who's a fucking Lieutenant Dangle from Reno 911. So me and Blake are next to each other, just like puking. A baby and a cop just in the backyard, just throwing the fuck up. I like fall over. I guess Zach catches me and just like leaves me on the ground. It's like 40 degrees. I'm cold as fuck. Zach's still partying. I got a bone to pick with you, Zach. I'm still salty. So Zach's still partying. And then me and Blake are like in the backyard passed out. And all I hear is someone say, let's throw the black kid in the pool. And I pop up, bro, and I just start swinging. Because I'm like, ain't nobody about to fuck with me right now. I'm trying to nap.
Fuck?
So that happens. Zach's like, yo, you swung and you just like fell. And I was like, that sounds about right. So next thing I know, I wake up and I'm inside. Like I'm on her couch, perfectly fine. And then someone's like in my face. He's like, yo, bro, you got to go. You got to get out of here. And then I black out, zone back in. Now I'm in the front yard next to Blake throwing the fuck up. So long story short, Zach got a ride home. He calls his mom to come pick him up. And then when I see Zach, I'm furious. I'm like, bro, you left me. How could you leave me? And I'm just like emotional because I guess I got daddy issues. So when niggas leave me, I'm not cool with it.
Yeah.
So he gets me to my car. He throws me in the back seat, and then he goes off. So when I wake up, it's like 7 a.m, sun's coming up. My car smells like weed. I got deodorant with the top off in my car. I got like trash and shit like all in my car. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck happened? So I call Zach. I'm like, yo, what happened last night? He's like, bro, you were saying I left you, but nothing happened. I was like, did you smoke in my car? He's like, nah, I didn't smoke in your car. Weed scattered everywhere in the front seat. God. So this motherfucker years later decided to tell me he actually smoked in my car. Fuck you, Zach. But when I tell you I woke up in Reagan's front yard, looked like a scene out of The Hangover. So Jeff was a watermelon that year. So you can see the watermelon like hanging from the front yard. Fucking trash everywhere. Cups, bro. Just costume just spread out. I was hungover that whole day. So now this is the reason I love gin so much, because it put me on my ass and I know what it's capable of. So in conclusion, get you some gin and lemonade, not gin and Powerade.
All right, we getting right into the BBQ. Y'all don't know what that is. It's the big question. All right, and this week I'm going to take care of it since my boy Corey just handed y'all that perfect campfire. This one's going to be you're stranded on an island. Very cliche, I know, but follow me. You can only listen to 5 artists on that island. You can only bring 3 movies, and you can only eat one thing for the rest of your life. Obviously, you can't say you're bringing a chicken sandwich, but I'm saying if you want to choose chicken sandwich, that's what you're going to have for the rest of your life is a chicken sandwich, which honestly is going to be mine. I'm taking that. So chicken sandwiches, that's my shit from anywhere. Chick-fil-A, PDQ, McDonald's, Wendy's, I don't care. Chicken sandwiches, that's going to be my food, my 3 movies. I'm thinking about Friday. I'm thinking about Bad Boys 2.
Okay.
Maybe some Shrek. You know what I'm saying? I need some animation in there somewhere, maybe some Toy Story or something. And then the 5 artists I'm bringing, man, easily is going to be Currency, Larry June, Jay-Z, big Jay-Z fan, Nipsey Hussle, and I'm going to need some good all-around music, man, so I'm probably going to get Michael Jackson. Now, for you and the rest of the people that want to answer, comment below what's your 5 artists, your 3 movies, and your 1 food that you're going to have on this lonely island. But for you, Corey, I need to know now.
Ooh, all right. So J. Cole off rip. We got Isaiah Rashad. We got Larry June. Ooh, I'm gonna need either some Daniel Caesar or some Sir.
Okay, some R&B flag.
One of the two, and I'm gonna need another R&B in there. Nah, actually, I need Key Glock. I need Key Glock on that playlist.
Ooh, good one.
As for the 3 movies, so I like my war movies. Saving Private Ryan, favorite movie of all time. I'll watch that shit every day if I could. I'm bringing that with me. I gotta have one of the Rush Hours.
Yeah.
maybe the first one. Maybe even the first one.
Yeah, I probably have to substitute Shrek for Rush Hour.
Yeah. So and then after Rush Hour, ooh, I really enjoyed How High with Redman and Method Man.
Of course.
That shit had me fucking guts
Classic.
on the floor. So I'm gonna pick those 3. As for the food,
wings.
I'm gonna pick the. You said wings?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
This nigga loves him some goddamn wings, bro.
Goddamn chicken wings, bro. I'm a nigga at heart.
Yo, bro, it can be grilled. It can be fucking poached.
Microwave.
Yeah. Just give this man some wings. Yo, man, y'all give me y'all's answers down below in the comments, man. Y'all let me know what y'all would choose, man. 5 artists, 3 movies, and a food.
All right, we're going to jump right into our last segment, which is called The Spotlight. What we like to do is shine a light on something that's important to us, and it may even be important to you. I'll go ahead and just run away with this one, and then I'll pass it over to you, Draws. Right. I cheated this week. I wrote it down because I've gotten some good feedback from people, so this one's for you, the viewers. Everyone with ideas to create something. I hope you can use us as some inspiration or some motivation to do what you want to do, because you guys are saying that we're motivating and that you're enjoying watching us and that you guys have ideas of certain things that you want to do in your life. You just got to pull the trigger, man. Just do it, and I'll support you all the way. Even if you don't get famous, you always remember those who support you from the jump. I like that, man. That's actually something that I wanted to keep my head keep my light on this week is our fans, bro. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys reaching out. I like the criticism, some of it being like, hey, I think you guys should do this, or hey, I wouldn't do this, and hey, you should iron your sheet and shit like that. You know what I mean? So we appreciate it, man. We're actually going to take everything take all the criticism, man, and then actually try to improve this. We actually think we have something going on here, and we're not trying to be famous. We're not trying to get to be the best. We already know we're the best, and we're just trying to do this for us, man. Like we said in the first episode, this is something we do to keep in touch. This is something we enjoy, and it just tickles my fancy that you guys enjoy it too. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't enjoy it, you can eat a fat dick.